Ruslan.
I'm going to be talking about the number one variable that many of us overlook when we are attempting to build our life in a way that honors God and aligns with his purposes for our life. And this is something that is so obvious, and it's connected with so many things that touch every area of our life, and we miss it, and we think that we could do it our own way, but we can't. And so we're doing daily Proverbs. A proverb a day will keep the foolishness away. And we're going to be talking about Proverbs chapter 12, the first couple verses. So let's jump in. Proverbs chapter 12. It says, to learn, you must love discipline. It is stupid to hate correction. That Bible doesn't use that word stupid a lot, but when it does, we should pay attention, okay? Verse 2, the Lord approves of those who are good, but he condemns those who plan wickedness. Wickedness never brings stability, but the godly have deep roots. Okay, so the beginning of this, I think, is really interesting. Okay, so to learn, you must love discipline. To learn, you must love being corrected. To learn, you must love discipline. To learn, you must love what is uncomfortable. To learn, you must love pushing yourself and going deeper. To learn, you must love discipline. And the flip side of this is it is stupid to hate correction. If somebody's trying to correct you, somebody's trying to give you game, somebody's trying to empower you, somebody's trying to help you get to the next level, and you brush it off, it is stupid. I was with a creator today recently, and he was complaining about other creators in his space and how they were getting more views and doing bigger things than him. And I said, well, I'll gift you my YouTube course if you want it. Here's the solution. You got to put to use this equipment and make more videos. And he blew me off. He didn't really want to hear the correction. You're complaining about this person, but he wanted to do it his way. Okay? And then it says, the Lord approves of those who are good, but he condemns those who plan wickedness. Okay? And then verse 3, wickedness never brings stability, but the godly have deep roots. So the Lord approves of those who are good, but he condemns those who plan wickedness. And wickedness never brings stability, but the godly have deep roots. One of the things, if not the most important thing in trying to build anything up, is building your life with a foundation that has stability. If your foundation is unstable, if you're consistently walking and tripping and falling and shaking and sliding, you will not be able to build what it is that you want. And so many of us, we romanticize the struggling artist. We romanticize living out of your car and being reckless with your finances and completely missing the obvious things that you should be doing in terms of building out your life God's way. What am I talking about? I'm talking about simple things. In my life, before I was ever able to quit my job in 2015 and go full-time with music, I first had to clean up my finances. I first had to get on a budget. I then had to save some money. I then had to get out of debt. I then saved 6 months of living expenses. And in that, I learned how to behave godly with my money, which then set up the stability and the foundation for me to level up. There's so many people that are talented, they're driven, they're ambitious, and so they're going for it, and they're going for it with everything they have, but not from the proper foundation. So they eventually burn out. They eventually keep overspending. They keep not managing what they've been given well, and they eventually burn out. And I see this way, way too frequently in regards to people attempting to live their dream. I know I'm $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in debt from student loans, but I'm going to go move to New York and follow my dreams. Seldom is that going to work out well for you. Seldom is that going to work out well for you. You're better off staying where you're at, learning the skills it takes, developing the character you need, building the foundation, having stability in your personal life if you are going to go out and build something that is going to reap a reward for you. I talk about this all the time. We have to work to eat, That may look like a Joe job. That may look like a 9 to 5. And then we also have to carve out time to sow, to reap. It's both and. And if you really understand how this works, and this is why I did the Love What You Do challenge, is you can start viewing your boss from your 9 to 5 as your venture capitalist. Your perspective changes. Now it's not about you and your dreams and what you want. It's about you adding value to where you work to eat and viewing them as someone that's going to support your dreams so that you can put money to the side to build out your thing. And so I think that is the missing ingredient, man, is so many people, the godly have deep roots. The godly have deep roots. Deep roots bring stability. Do you have deep roots? Do you have a foundation that is built on something deeper than just your paradigm or the cultural things that were passed down to you or the family way that you handle things? Do you have something deeper than that that is more about God's way of handling things, God's way of building something, God's way of handling money, God's way of building a life, God's way of building a marriage, right? Wickedness never brings stability. Where does wickedness come from? It comes from our hearts. You following and doing things your way and ignoring wise counsel, which again, that's what this starts off with, right? To learn, you must love discipline. To learn, you must love discipline. You want to learn something, you got to love discipline. There's no way around it. It is stupid to hate correction. The Lord approves of those who are good, but he condemns those who plan wickedness. Wickedness never brings stability, but the godly have deep roots. I want to hear from you guys. Genuine question. Are you building your life in a way where you're having and developing deep roots by doing things God's way? Are you really doing that? Or are you just flippantly going through things? You say you're a follower of Jesus, but if we really examine how you handle your money, how you handle your time, how you handle your relationships, it sounds like you're more of a follower of your way instead of a follower of Yahweh. Okay, so I want you guys to really dig deep and think through this, because I want you to have deep roots. I want you to have stability. Stability is the platform that you build anything on, whether it's a ministry, a clothing brand, a YouTube channel, a music career. You first have to have that stability in your home, in your finances, in your marriage, in your job. You have that stability that's going to let you work to eat, and then you take the excess and you maybe create a side hustle, or you start sowing to reap so that you could build something that will hopefully get you further along in this process. So hopefully this is helpful. In the comment section, I want to hear from you guys. Are you building your life in a way where you have deep roots, godly roots that have stability?
King's Dream Entertainment. Ruslan.
Hey, thank you so much for making it till the end of this video. Remember to hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed. I wanted to tell you about a free upcoming course I am putting together at mastermyhabits.com. When you sign up right now, you'll be the first to be notified about the course. And in the meantime, you'll immediately get access to a playlist going over my journey on how I went from addiction to freedom forming habits. So make sure to hit that link in the description. I'll see you on the next video.